We go all the way back to 12/15 of the year 2022 when John Hines deploys his lines in the following way. Forsberg, Granlund, and Duchesne, Niederreiter, Glass, and Sissons, Smith, Johansson, and Jankowski, Trennan, Parsonen, and Jeannot. On the defensive side of things, the pairings are Yossi and Gross, Ekholm and Fabro, Gravel, and McEwen. UC Saros gets the start, and that takes a little while before we start seeing some action in this one. We're 3:39 into the first period, and Saros comes up with a save on Asimov, spinning shot from out high. Not really a dangerous shot, but had to make a note of something here in the first 5 minutes of the game. 7:09 into the first period, UC Saros comes up with a save on Scheifele's backhand. 8:43 Saros, a save on Gustafsson. 9:04 Forsberg scores his 9th goal of the season, giving the Nashville Predators a 1-0 lead. It was a sweeping shot from the circle after Duchesne pushes it to Granlund. Granlund sweeps it over to Forsberg. Forsberg sweeps it into the back of the net. It was the first shot on goal for the Nashville Predators in the game. It finds its way to the back of the net. The Preds have a 1-0 lead. We go to 11:31 of the first period, and that's when Hellebuck comes up with a save on Niederreiter. 14-16. Saros comes up with a save on Dubois off of the rush. Yossi and Dubois end up going to the box 2 minutes each. There was a scrum after the whistle. This leads to a 4-on-4, and this 4-on-4 is going to look and sound an awful lot like a Winnipeg Jets power play. Saros comes up with a save on Scheifele, and then Connor hits the post, and then DeMello puts the Winnipeg Jets on the board, tying the game at 1 apiece. His first goal of the season, rebound jam while being taken to the ice by Matt Duchesne. Matt Duchesne was battling hard, just simply could not win the victory against DeMello. You got to give him some stick taps for the determination to put this puck into the net, tying the game up at 1 apiece. We go to 17:05 of the first period, and Jeannot hits Schmidt in the corner. It should have been a penalty. It was not called a penalty. That's why immediately on the next puck drop, we have Lowry versus Jeannot. Jeannot being made to answer, and Jeannot does answer, but it's not really a penalty when the guy enjoys that aspect and usually plays that element of the game. But still, he answers the call with Lowry, and they're both off the box 5 minutes each. I'll talk about that hit more extensively after the full game recap. But it should have been a penalty, and the Nashville Predators absolutely got away with not being shorthanded right here, possibly for 5 minutes in a major. 18:54, the first period, UC Saros comes up with a save on Pionk, and then we go to the end of the first period. The Winnipeg Jets out shooting Nashville 10-6. We're 4:23 into the second period, another period where it takes a minute to get things going here. Hellebuck save on Duchesne at the back post, and at 8:15, UC Saros comes with a save on Perfetti. And over these several minutes here in between these last two notes, the Jets are just dominating shift after shift, cycle after cycle. They're putting pucks towards the net. It's starting to cause some difficulties as Nashville Predators are getting worn down with the long change here in the second period, and it's going to continue as we'll see Smith go off to the box 2 minutes for interference. Saros' best save of the PK situation would come on Lowry. The Preds would survive at 11 minutes into the second period. Johansson's off to the box 2 minutes for hooking. UC Saros have to come up with a save on Connor two times at close range after the long shot hit Wheeler in the ribs. The puck was laying in the crease area. Connor gets to it first. 2 jams at it. Saros, remarkable reactionary saves in this situation. 14-11 of the second period. Harkins is going off the box. 4 minutes for high sticking. Philip Forsberg's beak looks a whole lot different after getting a big gusher across the top of the bridge. Forsberg would miss a good bit of the 4-minute power play, but then he would come back on the ice just in time to take a 2-minute holding penalty and create a 4-on-4 scenario for the final 21 seconds. The Nashville Predators had 3.5 minutes of the power play, and I didn't write a single note down because they didn't do a single damn thing with that power play. It's simply just a mess out there. UC Saros would have to come up with a save on Scheifele's one-timer during the Winnipeg power play that would follow the Nashville Predators' extended power play. We hit the end of the second period, still tied at 1 apiece because Winnipeg is pouring the shots on net. They now have 29 in this game. Nashville has 14. So Winnipeg with 19 shots on goal here in the second period. UC Saros getting his team through that middle frame. 2:34 into the third period. UC Saros comes with a save on Connor with the blocker. 4:08. Hellebuck comes with a save on Glass after a turnover. 5:25. McEwen off to the box for the Predators. 2 minutes for puck over the glass. UC Saros has to come up with a save on Connor. Saros has to come up with a save on Dubois as the power play expires. A big scrum after the whistle. Nashville Predators managed to survive another penalty-killing situation. 7:47 of the third period. Dubois off to the box. 2 minutes plus other matching minors for roughing. A big scrum right here just after the power play expired for the Winnipeg Jets. We see the Nashville Predators go on the power play. They would generate some good zone time, but yet again, absolutely zero results by the end of it. 10:53 of the third period, Hellebuck comes up with a save on glass after a sick drive to the net. Looked to turn the D inside out. Truly deserved a better result than Hellebuck coming away with the save right here. 11:41 of the third period, Saros comes up with a save on Connor with the kick out of the pad. 12:49. A shot goes off of the players at the side of the crease area. The puck slides through the crease behind UC Saros about 6 inches above the goal line and goes out the other side. UC Saros manages to maintain his composure and not react and put the puck in the net behind him. 17-17 in the third. Hellebuck comes up with a save on Yossi's drive to the net. Roman Josi just makes it look so easy and so smooth out there. And this was one of those opportunities where you thought the captain was going to just take over and put the puck in and end this game right here. 18:05, Saros comes up with a save on Perfetti from the slot. And we hit the end of regulation with Winnipeg having 39 shots on goal. UC Saros only giving up 1. And the Nashville Predators finishing the regulation period with 25 shots on goal. In the overtime session, 1:26 in, Morrissey's breakaway goes off of Saros' glove, then off of the crossbar and out. 3:31 into the overtime session. It's Connor's 12th goal of the season. The puck trickled through the 5-hole and finds its way through UC Saros and into the back of the net. It was the 41st shot on net for the Winnipeg Jets in this game, and UC Saros dives back and almost gets to that puck. UC Saros did all he could. He got his team a point against the Winnipeg Jets. Winnipeg is a very good team. They're competing for first place in the Central. They're a very good team on home ice with a record of now 11-5. And the Nashville Predators with a lack of offense, a deficient offense, whatever word you want to describe, a non-existent offense. What is UC Saros supposed to do out there? He did the best that he could, and he actually put up one hell of a performance, going 39 out of 41 in this game. That's why his season numbers are improving, but the Nashville Predators are sliding in the standings overall. That gets you all caught up on what happened in the most recent game for the Nashville Predators. We call it the Reverse Sports Full Game Recap. That gets you squared away with everything that happened in Winnipeg. Now, time for some analysis and the Renegades of Puck. Strong Style Fitness is a great